Sagittarius, my fire signs, my Sagittarius gang, 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 gang. Welcome to the Everything is Energy channel. Sagittarius, I am Faith. I am an intuitive tarot card reader, also a life coach slash spiritual coach slash spiritual advisor, which brings us to this reading, which is the mirrors reading. This is the dark mirrors reading, the dark shadows reading. When we're looking in at our shadow, we're looking in the mirror at ourselves, see what spirit team wants us to work on the most. We're going to start with the dark mirrors deck. We're getting right into it. I did check my analytics, and according to that, you guys definitely want readings that are shorter. But this reading I always keep a little shorter and sweet because I want you guys here. Stay tuned in. It is very important as individuals. We take accountability for self, that we look in the mirror, we tackle the things we've been through, things that may have hurt us, that we buried inside, for you guys who are wondering what dark mirrors mean or shadow reading mean. Believe it or not, people in my line of business always ask me what that is, all ages. So that's what we're doing. We're looking at things that may have taken place that we are not dealing with. Could have been years ago, could have been childhood. It's traumas, right? We have to eventually tackle these things and not keep them hidden, because that is what's putting the blocks up, the present day blocks and the future day blocks. Until we tackle those, it literally affects our ability to not only grow physically but spiritually. So gang, we are here. Spirit team is ready, cards is ready, so let's roll. Talk to me for Sagittarius. We're only taking one card from this deck because, you know, we keeping it short and sweet. So we only want one energy. Spirit team wants you to work on the most. Talk to me. Thank you. Team is ready to talk with number 6 coming out here for a move. I'm sorry, alone in the world. All right, that's what we're tackling. We are tackling this number 6, which usually reconcile coming together, possibly definitely coming together with people from your past, with past soulmates, or with people you're connected to in a very caring, loving way, right? That's the number we have. But we're dealing with alone in the world, my Sagittarius. Some of you guys are definitely, you can have 1 million people around you right now. You can have all these people, so-called friends and social groups, and feel alone. Some of you guys have no social groups. You're like a hermit and you spend your time alone. Take that energy where it resonates, because gang, you already know. This is a collective energy read, a YouTube family read. Welcome, my YouTube family. However, you got to take this energy, place it where it lies in your life. Leave what doesn't. I'm telling you, as this being a mirrors read, somewhere this will apply in your life. Some more heavy than others, others more light. Team is bringing into Sagittarius energy right now, because collectively we can work on this. We can deal with this and tackle this right now. We on it right now. Because once we tackle these things, we start looking at ourselves, guess what? Our perception changes. The way we perceive things change. And that's what changes the energy around us. It's like everybody have a whole cloud walking with them. Yes, the clouds with rain in the sky, that kind of cloud. You got to want to know what kind of cloud we want to deal with, right? Do we want to deal with a cloud that is thick and dark and filled with a storm, or we want to deal with a cloud that's so small that the sun is overpowering and we can barely see the cloud? So that's what we're talking about. It's high frequency, low frequency, but in order to achieve that, we got to tackle these things. So let's talk about this alone in the world. A lot of you guys feel like maybe a lone sheep, right? The black sheep of the family, feeling alone in love, feeling like you don't have people that connect with you in the right way, or is your soul tribe, because you may have went through some growth. And now when you go through growth, you're going to start eliminating energies. That's period. If it ain't on your frequency, it don't make sense. People say if it don't make money, it don't make sense. Well, a spiritual being knows. A spiritual people know, if it don't match my frequency, it do not make sense. So some of you going through that experience. You are not alone. I'm sorry. You are not alone. Hey, I am here with you. No, I can't sing. I'm just lightening up the energy. But seriously, you're not alone. Not because I'm here. I got your back. Holler at me in the comments. If you need me, email me. Y'all, I got you. What you going through, I'm here to help. Listen, You're not alone because, like myself, you have a whole team rolling with you. It was pre-orchestrated just for you, Sagittarius, prior to even coming into this realm as Sagittarius. Love and gratitude, peace and respect. You need to know and believe that. You need to remember some things you've gone through in this lifetime that you felt like, man, the way I got through that unscathed, it seemed like there was some extraordinary energy or entity helping me out. You know, it was times where you was told to go right and you chose left, and you said, damn, I knew to go right. You could have been taking a test and you didn't know the answer all the way, and you was doing math. It's hard to guess math, but you guessed anyway because something was nudging you and you got an A on the test. That's your team, guys. Whether you choose to believe it or not is up to you, but there is suffering involved more than usual when you don't listen to your team. I want you to know you're never alone. You have a whole team assisting you, and you say, well, what about people? Don't worry about people. If you started listening to your team, they would have led you to the right soul tribe already. Listen to your team. They got your back in every aspect. Give me some energy. What can we work on? What is happening here? Tell me. This is the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. We have number 8, positive movement forward. That's what I'm talking about. So team is asking you, ooh, a special union at the bottom of the deck. A lot of you guys is feeling love energy, where you're feeling alone, left out in the cold, or feeling like you just can't find the right person or love. You have a special union and concoction for you, for those that it resonate with. Now, some of you guys are already in a special union and feel alone in the world because they don't understand you right. Then you need to give them space, and you need to take some space. I ain't told nobody to break up, but people get their mind right when they have a little missing under their energy, right? I need to miss you a little bit. I need to remember what I got, because sometimes we get distracted in physical realm so much that we forgot how important love is. Come on now. Now with the number 8, that is telling me this is about advancing, positive movement forward. 8 is about advancing towards the things you want to achieve. I feel like a lot of you guys who love pertains, there's some positive movement forward, and you connecting with spiritual people, spiritual paths, a spiritual relationship, your soul tribe. You're about to not experience loneliness again. Thank you, team. They talking to me. I hear you. All right, that came out when I said that. That's for you guys experiencing some physical loneliness, but there's understanding here. Listen, with loneliness, you hear a lot of meditators and spiritual people that really do the work say they don't feel lonely. It's true, you guys. I don't. I'm one of those people. I don't feel loneliness to the point that I have to argue with men, man. They want to argue with me. If the man is attracted to you and you're not doing things the way they want in order to acquire you, they come up with all kind of shit, and they get annoyed quick. They want to argue with you, talk you against your own life. Love and gratitude. Maybe women do that too. I'm just giving you my perspective as a heterosexual woman. Now, what I'm trying to say is, people want to feel like you need them, but we know here on this channel that's not healthy, right, Sagittarius? We don't need somebody, we want them. And that's what I'm talking about with alone in the world. So if you didn't know, now you know, right? We know that we're not trying to sit in the energy of codependency. We're not trying to keep the energy of feeling like we need people around us. We more so want to give this love to ourselves, start loving ourselves enough. Some of you guys got to walk away from something, some kind of cycle. Got to end. You got to walk away from this cycle of feeling loneliness and live in the moment. Most of the lonely feeling is coming from codependency, feeling like you need love outside of yourself. Now, is love outside of yourself healthy and good? Yes, Faith is not preaching against that. I promote love. I'm helping you get in relationships here, healthy ones though. However, we got to first start with self when it comes to love. And I mean that. I have to argue this with people. There's 1,000,000 reasons why I need to start with self. However, let's give you a simple one. Until you learn how to love yourself, you're not going to learn who you are or what you want or expect in another. And more importantly, you're not going to learn those boundaries. You need boundaries. There's need to be a standard on how one loves you and treats you in your life. People is crazy in this world, and the shit they allow is something you probably don't want that work. So you got to be clear with self so you can know and recognize these things. It takes a lot of love for self to be able to do that. Let's give you the opposite. If you lack the love for self, right, then you're going to be like, well, I just feel the need to have this person in my life. I just want a friend. I like the way we do some of the same things, even though they're a terrible person, or, you know, whatever it is, you're going to allow these things instead of set these boundaries, because when you're codependent, you feel like you need somebody, you're more making excuses from this person instead of saying, I don't tolerate that. The love for myself will never allow this energy. Or the love for myself keeps this high frequency cloud on me where my skies are clear. I can see right through this shit. I don't allow this in my life. You see the difference? I need you to know the difference, right? So when we have positive movement forward, a lot of you guys not only is moving forward towards your soul tribe, but you're moving forward in this growth, right? And you're starting to see the differences and changes because you're starting to do this work like we're doing here in the dark shadow. Give me some energy surrounding this for my Sagittarius. Three of Wands. It's like you're waiting on someone or something to come in and take this lonely feeling away from you. All right. You want me to take I'm here right now. I'm about to take this feeling away from you. It's these swords right here. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, right? These swords represents thoughts, right? Look at this card. See all those thoughts? I'm in the bed at night. The bed is crying because somebody won't get out of it. Not all of you. Take it where it resonates. Others of you, that's your tears. Because why? Why would I be crying? Why am I stuck here damn near unable to sleep? And anxiety thoughts. Because these swords are negative thoughts with this 9 of swords. This is negative thoughts about things in life, work, career, money, love, finances, whatever it may be. The fact that I feel lonely. Those negative thoughts. I feel lonely. Nobody want to be around me. Am I deserving of love? Why don't I have a life partner? Why don't I have the job that I want? This and this and that. First and foremost, we're going to have to do this exercise we are if we want to change. And that is block and replace. We got to block these negative swords and replace them with a cup or something. Come on. We're going to replace them with love, right? So I'm going to block every negative thought, especially the one towards myself, and I'm about to replace it with a positive one. You guys, if you can't come up with positive thoughts for yourselves, I like to say, that's the only time I really like to say this, is fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. And then if that's too hard, then take one from me. I'll give you a free one. I love myself. You can't come up with a positive thought. Once you block this negative thought, remember, you have to replace it with a positive one. We've got to break the bad habit and replace it with something, or that bad habit's going to keep reoccurring. We are practicing over time, breaking a bad habit, making a positive one. So I block this negative thought and I replace it with, I love myself. Hear me. It's powerful. It keeps that positive, loving energy around you. So you're waiting on somebody to take you out of this energy. I already did. I told you, you have to do it, right? You have to do it. You have to start blocking these negative thoughts and making positive ones. We're faking it, even until we make it, to make sure we create this energy in our fields, because everything is energy. That's quantum physics. Temperance, healing. It's time to heal. It's time to do this work, because you're not alone. The thoughts are mainly what's keeping you feel like you're alone. I need you to focus on the moment like meditators do. Right? This is what got your energy closed off and blocked off. You're blocking yourself off from, some of you, money. Others, you do good in money and you're blocking off love. Others, you guys got love in your life, but the person in your life notice you have some kind of guard up and they're not sure if you can completely open up to them. Others, you guys, you're blocking off family, friends, money, love, happiness, whatever it is, right? We're putting blocks on our abundance, our ability to create and manifest, right? Because we're stuck here in these negative thoughts. Block negative thought, replace with positive thought. It is powerful. I wouldn't be here telling you. With the temperance, this is your energy, Sagittarius energy, fire energy. Look at you. It's bonkers. Things all over the place. There's no self-control. What we need to do, take control of our thoughts, right? We're not saying you have no self-control. We're talking about self-control over thoughts. Mind is over the matter now because everything is mental. So why do some of us feel this loneliness? What is going on? For one, we're not focusing on the present moment. We're not going within and tackling past hurts and experiences that others may have did and I may have did, right? Okay, some of you guys off the top with the Three of Pentacles and the Lovers. It's partners, it's business, it's friends you worked with and collaborate with, right? You feel lonely from how that went down, how it always goes down. It's like a never-ending story. These things don't end well. Others, you guys with the Lovers card, of course, we feel lonely from love and relationships, right? This is what we're talking about with the Lovers. Any partnership seems not to work out well, whether it's in love, business, friends, and stuff like that. We are feeling like these things I desire, which is coming together with a person in love that loves me for me in my deepest vulnerable state, right? And vice versa. Our friends and family and money I want to work out, but I'm feeling alone. Others, you guys, you got people around you that do love you, do work with you, and you're feeling alone. Why? Because we're not doing this inner work, this Nine of Swords, these negative thoughts towards ourselves. It's time to take a leap of faith towards healing, right? It's time to go towards healing. Look what happens when you work on yourself. You got the Magician. Every tool you need here to heal yourself is right here. Everything you need to do to take control of these situations is right here. A lot of you guys are starting to heal, and there's positive movement forward. You can see the sun right there shining. You can see this card. You can see the sun right there shining, right? There's positive movements forward. You guys are about to move things out of the calmer waters, out of the rocky waters, right? Into the calmer waters. But we have to do this work. We cannot we cannot wait for others to come together with us. In order for us to feel whole, we have to feel whole in ourselves. We want people in our lives because we want them in our lives, not because we need them, right? Some of you guys are stuck in your head too about past relationships or a current relationship and a lover situation, and you have too many thoughts surrounding it. It's making you feel lonely. You have every tool you need to manifest, and that's period. So we're calling you. Spirit team is asking you. You're being urged. If you want to connect more with people, first connect more with yourself by doing this mirror work like we did here today. So we know that we are aware that we feel lonely and like we're doing this all alone in the world. However it resonates, love, money, finance, friendship, family, wherever it resonates, we do understand that, right? So now that we know that, we're out the first stage of change, which was denial. So now that we looked in, we're going to start doing exercises because we need to change our perception and our perspective of things. So the exercise is block and replace. Block these negative thoughts towards self. I need you to constantly, continuously to do this. Never stop doing this. You need to be at least 3 months in to even see how you just broke the habit of thinking negative about yourself. Literally, you're going to notice after a while, it's the first time, it's going to be hard. You're like, dang, I forgot. And you're going to keep making yourself remember. Eventually, you're going to remember and remember. You're going to keep doing it. And it's going to be damn near impossible for a negative thought to enter your mind and you not feel the need to block it. You're going to feel uncomfortable with yourself. Trust me, this stuff works. You're creating a cloud, right? A light cloud. One little tiny small cloud. You already have a cloud over your head, but we want to make sure it's no storms. We want to make sure we can see the sun, right? This is a deck that we're about to get directly from Spirit. This is the Colette Baron Reed postcard from Spirit. This is directly from Spirit realm to you, period, Sagittarius. You guys, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for helping the channel grow. Everything you need to know about the channel is in the description box down below. If you like to book a private reading with me, the prices and everything you need to know is in that description box. Also, you guys, I'm giving away a free private reading. 2 of those. So if you're interested, comment down below that you're interested and look out for my reply. That's how you'll know you were selected. And remember, turn on your post bell notifications. I go weekly. Directly from your team to you. Directly from your team to Sagittarius. Talk to me. Give me a card. I like to let them pop out, but I got the tiniest little hands in the universe. Talk to Sagittarius. What do you want them to know? What's in their energy right now? Oh, thank you. Dearest Sagittarius, here we go. Let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday, moment-to-moment experience, thinking you will find happiness out there someday? So many go chasing a magic, it out there. So many go chasing a magic, it out there. But it never could be found there. So we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy. And every time you wake up, and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside you. Joy and happiness and joy and happiness and fullness come from doing joy, being joy, knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it in your heart so you can share it. You must know this, so when the time comes, you will be fully free, and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Look within and be joyful, even for tears and loss. Come on, that's real. For they mean you have lived, really lived. Jump into it all and love every minute. We all love you like crazy over here, my lovely Sagittarius, directly to you from your team. And like they telling you, look, it's within, it's not outward. Didn't we start that reading like that? Because I know I'm on team. I'm in flesh, in physical, on spirit team. I'm here to help. I come here to help. I'm not coming back to this realm. Why would I come back to physical realm? I don't even like this place that much. I don't. But I'm here to help raise the frequency. It's a lot of us out here, but not enough. You guys, remember, team loves you. Source, the Most High, loves you enough to make you perfectly imperfect. Faith love you, gang. But the key is, love yourselves more. Love and gratitude to you, Sagittarius. Enjoy your week.